Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night's TIR Division 2 Season 5 Round 21. It's the Brazilian Grand Prix. Tonight, your host streamer is Sutto861, and joining me in the co-coms is Fishy Fingers himself, ETE Cordzilla!
Hey, good evening, Sutto. Good evening, viewers.
Good evening, good evening. We are in for a treat. As you saw earlier, ladies and gentlemen, up on the introduction screen, I did display the championship standings because I'm still learning TIR's point system and it's very confusing, so I let you work it out for yourselves for tonight. I will learn it, and so I will be able to go through it. Anyway, Brazil. I didn't have much luck here on Wednesday night. My race kind of ended in disaster. Have you had your race yet, Coddy?
As in what?
Have you had your race around Brazil yet for this round?
I was in there last night, mate.
Oh, were you? Oh, yes, you were, weren't you?
I was in the party with you, mate.
Yes.
In the party with you.
Yeah. Well. I've had a long day.
For Sutto, he didn't even remember.
Yeah, exactly.
He just know it was absolute carnage.
Yes, it was indeed. Anyway, it looks kind of grey today in Brazil. So are we? Oh, ETE Jason has just landed one big, huge bombshell, and it's going to be wet at the end of the race. So we're in for a little bit of slipping and sliding from people. But will it be wet enough to go onto the inters or wets, or will they try and push it on the softs? That's the question. Be interesting to see. What do you think, Godzilla?
Well, that all depends on when this rain is going to be coming, really. So if it's safety cars, VSCs will trigger that timing down for the rain. So I could see probably a 2-stop for the softs if safety cars play their part in it tonight.
Yeah, so we'll switch over now to the main broadcast screen so that all the viewers can see all the track and not just my beautiful smiling Ferrari fanatic face. Anyway, so we have got Sinful Chris.
Sinful Chris
in the Alpine.
Very unlike him. It's very unlike him to go out early.
Really?
Yeah. So this could only mean that he ain't done much practice, so he's getting some time in.
Perhaps, or maybe he doesn't like the track and wants to get it over and done with.
Yeah, but yeah, this guy has just been outstanding all season.
Has he?
Yeah, he's probably been one of the most outstanding drivers that TIR have probably seen this season.
Okay, so I take it you've followed the season along with Division 2.
Well, I do co-coms with beer.
Okay, right, okay.
So yes, yeah, this guy, Sinful has just been phenomenal this season. Absolutely. Nothing phases the guy. Nothing phases him. Right,
okay, so he's just now coming through Sector 1 there. Now into Sector 2, the tricky section. Has he got the setup to carry the speed through here? It's only, well, we're just going to keep an eye on him, watch what he's doing. Looks very tidy there. Car number 66 as well. That's an interesting number, if you're a Star Wars fan anyway. But the Alpine looks to be very good. Right, Q1, first lap time. What are you predicting? 107 for Division 2?
I'm hoping that we'll see 6s.
What, in Q1?
This is close to a 6 already by Sinful at the minute. 7-3, good banker by Sinful Chris there. But yeah, I'd be surprised that we don't see probably like a 6-8, possibly. I'd be very surprised.
Righty then, so that's a 107.3 there, and I can see that is that. I hate colours of the cars. There's too many blues on this map. On this game.
Yes, there
are too many blues now. I wish some cars.
Even though technically the Red Bull is like a purpley colour. It's not an actual blue. If you actually look at it, there is a shade of purple in it.
Well, I'm actually colourblind, and purple and blues do mix for me. So to me, it looked blue. I
could be wrong on that. But I've heard a few of the guys that we've spoke about the colour of the Red Bull. They do say it looks a bit more like a purpley, bluish colour.
I mean, if they kept the white livery, what they had for the Turkish Grand Prix.
I didn't like it.
Did you not?
I didn't like it, no. Thought Sinful was quicker again.
Hello there, Just Hayes. Nice to see you there. First time chatter on my stream as well. Please, if you can, drop me a follow. That'd be great to get my numbers up. And oh, Matthew in the Red Bull has just lost it at Junkao and gone a bit for a lawn mowing session. So he's putting his Honda power unit to unit there. There's the Aston Martin of ETE Oak. No, it's not ETE Oakley. That is Badger. Badger himself. Goes 108.6 on the medium tyres as well. So he's using his medium tyres there nice and early in Q1. Unusual strategy. Normally you'd say that for qualifying too.
Liam just went P4 with a 7.6.
Nice. Right, okay.
I'm going to let you pronounce that name.
Which one?
In the Alfa Romeo. It's just got P4.
I'm going to say it's Ethan Bradbury.
Ethan Bradbury?
Ethan Bradbury?
Is that what I'm going to go with?
I think that's what I've...
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah? Ethan Bradbury?
Or just call him Ethan.
That will be a better option, I think. That would be the much better option. So Ethan there on in the Alfa Romeo goes P4 on his. Well, I don't know if it's on a recharge lap because you can do.
Matthew.
Oh dear. Tisk. What's going on with Matthew? Oh, it looks like trying to get out of the way of drivers. He's taking unusual shortcuts.
Maybe just go and grab Sinful. He's just left.
And he's paying the price for it, unfortunately. So anyway, there's Zucronium as well on the medium tyres in the Haas. He's done a 108.2 so far. Right, okay, let's see if I can pick up someone now and we'll ride on board for a lap.
AJ's just started a lap.
AJ's just started a lap. Hey, that's actually my real name. So in the Red Bull now, coming around through turn 2. That's the Senna S is now navigated. Opens the DRS. Front line! Speed! As he approaches 200 miles an hour into turn 4. Drop it down to third gear for the extra rotation. Exit onto the turn 5. Nice and fast through that corner. Now, sector 2. Very tricky as you come through the through what we call round the lakes. But the Red Bull is not phased. He's carried a lot of speed for there. Drop down to second gear. Mind the camber of on the exit of this corner because it can make that back end really loose. As you just saw the wobble there from the Red Bull now. Honda power unit you go utilising very, very well. And that's nice. Thank you very much, Xbox controller. You told me my batteries are low. Not a problem. Anyway, so Junkao now. Can he get this perfect? Not quite. Oh, no! He's gone and spun it!
Wow, where's he gone? It went that far off track, it's resetting. Oh, wow. You got Jason coming through. Oh, Jason's done a spin as well. Oh, dear. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What is going on? Where's Sufyan? Sufyan is just gone through sector 2.
Sufyan. Something sector 2 in the Haas now on the medium tyres. Looks like people are getting caught out at Junkao.
Yeah, they are.
But Sufyan don't. He's nailed it now. Up the hill now. Opens up the DRS. Giving the Ferrari power as much aggression as he can. Takes the shortest line to the finish line. What's he going to cross the line in? It's going to be a 107.9 on the medium tyres. That's a good lap.
Very good time. Yeah. I believe Danny 91 has just started as well, mate.
Kenzie, I don't think he actually resets track. With Brazil, if you go so far off track, it automatically does it for you.
Yes, AJ literally went to the other, nearly ended up in sector 2.
Yeah.
So the game actually reset himself.
Right, let's see who we've got that now in a Mercedes and an outlap on soft tyres. Let's ride on board with the Mercedes power unit now. Is it got the Lewis Hamilton illegal engine in it as he now comes through the Senna S's? It's turn 1, drops it to third gear for some rotation. Now turn 2 and 3. Navigated very perfectly there from the Mercedes driver. Opens up the DRS to unleash every single bit of horsepower that Mercedes power unit has got to give. Braking just before the 50-metre board now for turn 4, 4th gear. Danny's go there fastest for 1070, but what can this man do? SLR badders. 5th gear there for the rotation. The Mercedes looks like it's absolutely planted. Drop down to 1st gear. He's given no mercy to this engine. Nicely done now. Will this guy get it right as he comes down the hill towards Junkao? Also, Junkao, the penultimate corner. Kisses that apex ever so slightly. Watches that exit apex. Gets it down power. Nailed down early. Opens up the DRS. Now. It's a 1075 P6 there. Not a bad lap there.
What do you mean by illegal engine?
What do you mean? Oh, come on.
Controversy already, ladies and gentlemen. Illegal engine.
Come on, there was no way that Mercedes power unit was fully legal at Brazil. The power that it had.
FIA, it was all above board.
Hmm? And what do you mean by controversy?
Well, you know, a little bit of controversy there because Hayes is in the chat. And she's a die-hard Lewis Mercedes fan.
Ah, I see.
You know.
Someone has to be, unfortunately.
Oh,
ETM mother. But she can take the banter. So the McLaren's there, locking out the front row. Oh yeah, this I forget. You run short qualifying, so this is actually not Q1. This is actual qualifying.
Short qualifying. We used to do full qualifying. We used to, but we decided to do things different for the season.
I don't.
Maybe one day, TIR might bring the full quali back. We'll see.
Yeah, you never know. But V2, the blur now coming across the line. It's a 1076.
Who's
there.
the bully, Hayes? Who's bullies?
I think she's calling us bullies. I think she's calling us bullies.
I'm backing you up. It's Mr. Controversy here. You know, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey.
Right.
Right, okay, so what have we got going on here on the track?
Ethan is on a lap again.
Then Bradbury. Gone purple in sector 1 now, he's on soft tyres. Okay, so Ethan Bradbury now coming through turn 11, down the hill towards turn 12, then turn 13, the famous Junkao. Execute perfectly there. Pardon?
Love that part of the track. I love Junkao.
Yeah.
Love that part of the track.
Junkao is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful area of the track. Just get that traction right as well. What we're going to see there from the Alfa Romeo driver goes faster than his previous time. It's a 1073. That's good enough for P5 so far. We've got 5 minutes left of the session. So we've got time to see more laps. Okay, what is TIR Dizzy going to do in the best car on the grid? He's going to start a flying lap now. Let's ride on board with the Tifosi, the Ferrari. Let's go down through the centre S's into turn 1. Perfectly done there from the Ferrari driver into turn 2 and 3 on the power delivery. Perfectly there. Open up the steering for the exit and opens up the DRS and unleashes every single piece of pony that engine's got to give. Turn 4 down into 4th gear. Turn 5 comes out of that corner beautifully and just kisses that apex ever so perfectly. Nearly couldn't get my words out of my mouth then. Ferrari looks very well suited there for this area of the track. Turn 12. Young cow now coming up. Will he bottle it? No, it goes purple in sector 2 for him. This looks quick. This looks very quick. It's a 107.1. It goes P3. Oh.
To be honest, that looks quicker. That looked like a high 6. That really did.
Yeah.
I must admit.
That looked like we could have seen the 6s there. But not yet to be. There is still more time in the session.
Oh, the second Ferrari's had a spin.
And the Ferrari's just gone and done a spinella.
Yeah. True to life, that is really, isn't it?
Can't park that there, sir. And what's his teammate?
Is Badger on the lap? I think he is on the lap.
Yeah, Badger is on the lap. He's a 10th up on his time now in the green Mercedes, in the Aston Martin. TIR has retired from the session.
This should. Oh, okay. So, I believe does that mean the rain is actually coming then? Is he saving a set of tyres?
Not sure.
A bit early. It's a bit early. Oh, where's Badge? Where's Badge? Hasn't crashed yet, which is a good thing. It's 5/10 up.
Yep, we are following with Badger now as he comes towards the last corner. Shortest line to the finish line. It's 107.112.
Yeah.
Look how close the top are. Right, E.T. Oakley's on a lap. He's down on his time by 3 seconds, so I think he's aborted that lap. And we have got the McLaren on a lap of E.T. Mudder, who's currently set the fastest time, almost a 106. Oh no, this is a recharge lap. So, if he's going to go on another run, which I do believe he is going to, he's opened up his DRS. Let's ride on board now with the Prix machine as he comes now through into turn 1. Minaj has retired from the session as well. It looks like he's done that in the pits. Turn 2, very cut there, but gets away with it and being ever so greedy on the apex on the inside of turn 3 there. Down the straight now, DRS wide open, braking just before the 50-meter board down into 4th gear. Goes wide and then he invalidates. That's unfortunate there for the current pole sitter.
Yeah. Oh, she's on the lap. Liam's just started his run.
Liam's just started a run.
Still our badders is validated. V2 the blur. 600th up.
Sam's just no. Someone's just Dizzy's just retired from this. Oh, Danny's just retired from the session. Danny 91 in the pits there. He's caught a day, 16 seconds left of the session. Ethan now on the rest of his lap gets a little bit scrappy on the exit of turn 12. Matthew went P3. Thanks, Hayes. Looks like the Alpha Tower has aborted its lap. Yeah, the Alpha Tower has aborted its lap for the final session.
Yeah.
Looks like the Badders, it's not going to go any higher than P14. He's invalidated his lap. What's Oakley going to do now? He is on a flyer at the moment and he is valid. Let's see what he's pulled through for the first sector. Can't see, but it won't show me. Sinful Chris apparently can't choose his car. He's stuck on pits.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just sent me the message where I've just told him to let me know if he's actually in his car after qualifying.
ETE Jason is now coming across the line. but backed out of the lap at the last minute.
We'll tell him to hard reset his Xbox.
Okay. Oakley's aborted his lap. Was he still on it? No, he's aborted. Anyone actually on a fly going to finish their flying lap off? I can see someone. Mercedes. No.
No. What's Matthew doing? No, he's backed off.
Looks like everyone's done.
I think we are done, mate. Yeah, we are done.
Time for a beer.
What spice have you got tonight?
I've got a bit of Corona.
Bit of a Corona. Well, you know.
Ah.
Let's join them.
Can't beat a nice cold Corona.
No, you can't. Do you have the lemon with it?
I have the lime.
The lime.
Yep. I mean, what sort of camera is this the game's just put me on? Anyone you know race like this as well? Remember doing it as kids. Okay then, so that is your grid for today's race. You've got E.T.E. Mudder in pole position with Sam Tabner in the Alfa Romeo in second. Matthew goes third in the Red Bull but has a 5-place grid penalty, so that will drop him down to 8th. So then, in third really is Danny91, 4th to our Dizzy, 6th goes to our Badger, 7th Zucronium, 8th will be Matthew, 9th Sinful Chris, Ethan goes 10th, Mr. Philapi goes 11th, TIR and in 12th, E.T.E. Liam in 13th, SLR Bladders in 14th, Quick Dead in 15th, E.T.E. Oakley in 16th, V2 The Blur in 17th, 18th Sifyan, E.T.E. Jason in 19th, and ERN Minaj in last place. Thank you very much, Beer and Kebab, for the party raid. That has boosted numbers up. Welcome everyone to Division 2 TIR Season 5 Round 21 Brazilian Grand Prix. So, whilst we are waiting for the drivers to get their refreshments before, that would be a nice power about my disconnection, says Simple Chris. Unlucky, my friend, unlucky. So, oh, someone's already readied up.
No, that's a new feature, mate. Ignore that. Ignore that. Don't worry, no one's readied up yet.
Right, okay. I was getting a bit panicky then.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I've been caught up many a times with it. I'm like, oh, someone's readied up. What's going on? And then Beer tells me, no, God, that's some new silly feature that they've decided to put in.
Okay, anyway, so, okay, fair enough. Right, so let's see what these drivers will be navigating today. So, we are at Brazil. It's going to be starting off a clear track that I'm told, and towards the end we have got a little bit of rain to spice things up and make it a little bit more difficult for whoever is going to take the wet.
Hang on, has someone actually readied up? Or is it doing it to me again?
Someone did ready up, says Simple Chris.
Oh, for God's sake, who was it? Who was it? Right. If everyone gets away, we'll go. We'll go as it is.
Right.
If everyone's away. Oh no, we might have to do a restart.
Migrating host already.
Yeah. Oakley's left is doing a restart.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey, Sinful, your prayers have been answered, mate. Looks like we're doing a restart. Oakley, restart, mate, if you're there in the chat. If you haven't got screenshots, I have the screenshots, but let me know if you have. So whether you'll have to, if me and Sutton have to do the grid, or you can do the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in the chat, by the way, Oakley?
I don't know.
I'll see if I can at him.
Let me just bring up my
Let's hard reset this.
Yeah, better do mine as well. So apologies, ladies and gentlemen. No. You're hard resetting the game on your Xbox.
The game, just dashboard in the game, basically. Yeah.
It might have been Sinful Chris's broke connection apparently. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen, about this short technical error.
Badger's got a new lobby open, mate.
Okay.
Oakley, I should have said.
Yep, just waiting for my game to restart and reload.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Lovely jubbly. Joining the session now. So if you've not guessed, ladies and gentlemen, I am an absolutely mad fanatic Ferrari fan. So as you can tell by my attire this evening, go to spectator. So all good there. So I do believe that COD should be doing. I assume that COD's going to be doing the grid.
No, it'd be Oakley. Oakley's doing the grid.
I'm getting my words mixed up. I do apologise, ladies and gents. So, not on the formation lap yet, unfortunately. And I need to work on a new screen for this sort of area. So, like, back to the studio or something like that. So, keep an eye on that one for games. You are Leclerc in disguise. Actually, speaking of which, I do have his party piece suit that he likes to wear when he streams. May even wear it for you one time. Right, anyway, so whilst we are waiting for the grid to get ready and everything, we'll just go through what the track has got to give us. So it's 15 corners around this absolutely magnificent anti-clockwise circuit. So it's a little bit different to what normal races are because the other side of the tyres that get worn more than the cars are used to. 2 DRS zones, so it should be plenty of opportunities for overtaking. A lap distance of 2.677 miles, and normally it's a round of 77 laps, but we are doing 33, or is it 36 laps? No, 36 laps.
36.
36 laps.
I have got to jump out of this party quickly, guys. Oakley sent me an invite.
Okie dokie.
So this could be for the grid.
Okay, mate. Just join back
2
when you're ready.
seconds, guys. 2 seconds.
So we're just now waiting for, obviously, the grid to be made ready and set up and all things to go. Thank you all you 28 viewers for watching. Please do drop me a follow. It'd be great to have you on my list, and I appreciate it. And should I be, and I will return the favour should you do so as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, fans of TIR, what are your predictions of what we saw in qualifying? Who is going to be your race winner? Who are you rooting for? Who do you want to win? And who do you actually want to have a wretched race and lose everything that they've got to win? Because, as we said earlier, we are going to be sinful for the win, says Rafael. So, you reckon simple? Raikkonen forever. Goes Sam. Sam. I'll get my words out in a minute. Sam Tabner. I'm assuming Raikkonen forever. You are a Raikkonen fan, Jin Jin? Chris could win the title tonight. Ah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. And also, I've got a little feature for Just Hayes, so she might appreciate this. She might not.
Is ending with
No,
controversy.
Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Here comes Lewis.
Anyway, I've got a few more features like that as well, so I need to somehow give you, Chris, highly unlikely I need to win, get fastest lap, or for Flappy not to get 6 points or more. So Chris is not there for, he's not rooting himself for the win, unfortunately. I wonder why. Well, I wouldn't hold it. Well, anything can happen. If anything like yesterday's race in Division 3, there's plenty of safety cars. So, absolutely plenty of safety cars. So, you could be in for a winner. You never know. Okay. Hopefully not long to wait, guys. I'm sorry for the automated silence, but there's not much to talk about whilst you're waiting on a loading screen. And the chat doesn't seem to be very active at the moment. $140 points ahead if you keep the gap above 130. Okay, so it's a bit of all he's got to do is have a good finish by the sounds of it from Kenzie Retro. Let's have a quick look. My other screen. So, I'm looking on the wrong one. What do you mean? So, Sinful Chris there's got the 559 points, got 140 points gap. And the man has joined back.
Right, I'm back. Apparently, Beard wants to join us.
By all means, crack on.
So I will ping him an invite.
Aaron Kebab wants to join the party.
Yep.
Nice. It's a three-way. Love a good freeway.
I'm not. Is there room for him? Yeah, 21.
I don't know if you can have 21. You might just have to like join it in for the party and go off via the stream because we've got.
Yeah.
And the man himself has joined us. It's Beer and Kebab.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
How's it going? BKD Xbox Big about B Racing Good. Oh shit, it's not my stream.
Man, yeah, it's not too bad. We're just waiting for the lobby restart to get underway, which I can now see drivers starting to ready up as we wait for the rest of the grid to ready up and get racing underway. I don't like this part. I really don't. Because you ran out of things to say.
God, just turn your rear defenders down now whilst you still can. He's about to be loose. He's about to be let loose on the community.
Hey, what was that? What?
So I was about to be let loose in the community.
Go on, Sultan. Go on.
I will do, don't you worry. Hello, Waddington. Good to see you in the Twitch stream chat as well. Come on, guys, get that activity rolling. I like to have a good vibe with you all. Put your opinions across. Let's get some controversy going on here and everything. You know, let's get interactive.
Let's get into rimming. Oh no, that was a different race.
Well, mind you, we are having a freeway. Who's for the spit? Who does Beard predict to win, actually? Because obviously, former streamer, you've been following this from the day one. Who's your money on?
Where did Sinful Quest qualify?
I can't remember now because I haven't
He
been
got
qualifying.
disconnected and he couldn't take control of his car, so he's Is it P8 or P9?
I'm not too sure. We'll find out anytime soon though, because now, remember guys, if you're listening, setups. The last thing you want to be doing is going out on a balanced setup.
Yeah. Default 2. That's what I've run anyway. So let's get that out of the way before Beer says something.
Yeah, Cod, you do realise, of course, that you thought you were safe, but you're going to get broken very shortly. You know you are. It's coming. There's nothing you can do. You know it's going to happen.
No, it's not allowed. This ain't your stream. No, this can't happen. This can't happen. No, not tonight.
What do you mean he's going to get broken? What am I missing out here?
No.
Every stream, so I render him speechless with laughter, and I'm going to do it again.
But here comes Sebastian Vettel! He's there!
Their line.
What you mean, positive kind of guy? That one. He's off.
I'm sorry. Every time it just brings it all back. I can see what he puts. I can see everything. Yeah. We move on. That was we move on.
I am stupid.
Yeah, you guys were just
I am stupid.
tuning in for the first time for Sato's stream. I just want to let you know, this guy, right, he's taking over the Div 2 slot, and he is going to be a fantastic streamer, a real acquisition for TIR. I'm so pleased to have Sato on board, man. Great commentator.
Thank you.
This is going to be, honestly, going to take it to the next level, man.
Well, I hope to. I'm learning bits and pieces as I go along here as well, because I'm still quite new to the streaming game myself, but I do really enjoy it and I do like to make a bit of a show. So guys, remember, if you do want to interact with the stream with some sound effects, you've got exclamation mark Kimmy for a Kimmy sound. You've got exclamation mark Lando for a Lando Norris. Another Kimmy one is exclamation mark late, and then the famous one that Hayes loves so much is exclamation mark Mikey no. I wonder what that's gonna play. And then you've got obviously the Charles Leclerc one that I've just put out there for you is I am stupid, so it's exclamation mark stupid. And then you've got the famous one from Belgium 2018, a Grand Prix. Here comes Sebastian Vettel with exclamation mark Vettel. Please feel free to use them. They are free of charge at the moment because I'm letting you guys bank in your chat points, and then I'll start charging you. See, I'm a nice guy.
Damn it, I knew I was doing something wrong these past 2 years. Shit.
Okay, so we are underway. It's formation lap time, baby! So I've got to do this one quick, guys. So in last place in the AlphaTauri Honda, it's ERN Minaj. I wonder where Nikki is tonight. ETE Jason starts in P19 in the Williams. That's quite realistic as well. I can't say that. Sufyan starts in the Haas in P18. V2 the Blur starts in P17 in the Mercedes. And someone's binned it on formation lap. And it only been bad as himself. ETE Oakley starts in P16 in the Aston Martin. We've got then Quick Dead in P15 in Williams, and then SLR Badders in P14 in the other system Mercedes. ETE Liam in P13 in the AlphaTauri Honda. TIR Ant 91 in P12 in the Tifosi itself Ferrari. Mr. Flappy in the Alpine, so he'll hopefully to whistle along to get some great speed. Ethan in the Alfa Romeo starts in P10. Sinful Chris in P9. Matthew 7034 starts in the Red Bull in P8. AJ 6503 starts in P7. Zaclonium starts in P6 in the Haas. TIR Badger starts in P5. And he must be very dizzy from his spins earlier. It's TIR Dizzy starts in P4 in the Ferrari and overtakes Mr. Flappy there. Danny 91 in the Prepare Machine starts in P3. Sam Tabner 11 starts in P2. And in pole position, ETE Madar in the McLaren. Headphone users, please be aware. You may want to turn them down.
Turn this mother effer up.
You have been warned. As we wait now for the start light procedure to get away, will Michael Massey make a mess up of this start procedure? Let's find out as we wait for the light sequence to begin. 20,000 horsepower about to rev to 1500 RPMs. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. No! And ETE Madder gets a great start, and the Alfa Romeo gets a cracking start as well. He's going to hold in P2 there, but he seems to have lagged out and gone into and given the position away. We've got the McLarens in positions 1 and 2. It looks like there's Carnage to turn 3 there as well. This is an absolute cracking start. Absolute action everywhere. We have got a virtual safety car, so a full safety car now. So that is my rant over very, very quickly.
Just in answer to Sinful Chris, he says, who does Beer predict to win? Not Sam Tabner. That's all I'll say. Cracking answer. Big crash. My pick. He was going to be my pick, genuinely. Oops.
Oh well, safety car on lap 1. Big crash, but only 1 termination. Who are the casualties? Let's find out as they drive us now. Obey the delta speed, obviously, because it is part of what you have to do, unfortunately. And who's going to be
that guy?
Pardon?
I can't get. I just cannot go on board with Danny. I'm not going on board with Danny at all this stream. At all. Not in this race.
Why?
Because every time we've gone Danny, he DNFs.
You've just given me motto.
Oakley's gone for an early pit stop here.
Yeah, has Oakley got damage though?
I will let you know. Yes, he does. Yes.
Yeah, he's having a front wing change there.
Yeah.
A fresh set of tyres goes onto the soft tyres.
Yeah.
Now, this is it. If you make that early change, now, I reckon it doesn't matter too much because we are in for a slippery finish. Apparently. Is it going to be slippery enough, though?
Yeah. So, in theory, Jason, if that rain is going to come early, is he in the prime position on them hards?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And so he's in the prime position, and I can hear someone typing away there on his keyboard.
Oh, sorry. Should be the mic.
That's fine. You've just got hammer fingers.
That's right. You can always tell if there's rain coming because Jason will pit for softs. Just saying.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Cod?
Absolutely.
And if it's going to go dry, he'll pit for full extreme wet weather tyres. That's the strat.
That's
it's
the strat.
interesting.
Hard into wet in the dry.
Wet in the dry?
Yeah.
How?
Well, you just need to have a look at the Austria stream a few weeks ago, and you'll know the reason why Jason gets a bit of banter from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So drivers
Who's
keeping
in the
that.
pits there? Oh, Sinful's. I don't believe Sinful had any damage. I could be wrong.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes. Okay, another set of softs going on there for Sinful.
That puts him to the back of the grid.
Well, do not
Along
rule
with
the
William.
guy out for a win, though. The guy's been in this position many times before, and it just doesn't phase him. Like I said earlier, during qualifying, it doesn't phase him. He'll pick them off one by one, guaranteed.
Okay, so it'll be one interesting to watch as he's out on soft tyres. Now, the safety car, I am hoping now, should be in on this lap.
I would have thought so. He would have been in this lap.
And Tabner's game froze at turn 1 for just a heads up, guys, apparently.
Ah, so that's why he had a big lag at the start then.
Yeah.
Oh, Ethan, where you going, mate? You know, if you want to mow the grass, you know, I don't think an F1 car can do it well.
I mean, he's given the marshal some a break there. I won't have to worry about doing it later on after the race. Right, safety car's coming on this lap. It's now down to Mudder to get the start underway. When's he going to bolt? Is he going to do a Valtteri Bottas, or is he going to go nice and early? He's weaving his car. He's warming his tyres up. We're getting closer and closer to the start line. And he's away! He gets a cracking start, but his teammate has absolutely nailed it as well. So he's going to pick up the slipstream. We've got a yellow flag there being waved there. But there's Aston Martin coming up for P3. Cracking move there. And go around the outside of the Alfa McLaren. Is he going to try and do it in turn 3? He does! He gets past and he gets second position. TIR Badger up into second position after the safety car restarts. And breathe. And there goes Ukrainian in the Haas. He's gone round at turn 4.
Danny! No! Oh,
But here comes Sebastian Vettel. He's next.
that's going to get taken off. Surely. I mean, how's the guy supposed to enter the track?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's absolutely...
Sinful.
Right,
Squeeze his way through.
ERN Menage now. Oh, it's got ETE Oakley. He's let ETE Oakley through. That's interesting. He let the Aston Martin through there. What happened there earlier on the track? That's an interesting to see. Right, guys, we are still waiting for DRS to go. We've got one more lap with no DRS, and then we're going to see some overtaking. Because look at this. Everyone almost is in within DRS. This is absolutely cracking stuff there. But ETE Mudder is pulling away nicely. 0.7 of a second though. But TIR Badger is not giving him any respite. He's trying to get into stick into that DRS because that's all he needs.
Jason and Liam, I've had some history before.
Jason and Liam. On the hard versus mediums. This is going to be very interesting. There's ETE Liam right on the jacksie of the Williams of ETE Jason.
Oh, Ethan. Gotta move to... Oh, murder!
Murder! What's happened to Murder? This race is full of action. Anything is happening right now. Everything, everywhere. The grid is totally mixed up from where we started. I'm absolutely positive of it. Let's quickly have a look. Yes, it is. Look at that. Look at that. Scythian has made up 15 places in 5 laps. All right, safety car assisted, but still... cracking go. Badger in the lead, 1.2 seconds ahead, so he hasn't got to worry about DRS from Ethan Bradbury there. That's all in the Alfa Romeo. So he's done exactly what he needs to. His soft tyres are doing him very well there. But V2, the blur, is in the DRS zone of Scythian, and he's on the soft tyres, and he's going to want to get ahead of that Haas very, very quickly to keep up with the 2 front runners there if he's got any chance of sticking with him, because that medium runner is going to hold him up. So we're coming now through turns 6 and 7 and 8. Nicely.
There's a gaggle of cars. From Flappy down to Minaj.
Yeah, Badders has got E.T. Oakley right behind him. E.T. Oakley's looking to try and get through very, very quickly, but it doesn't seem he's having much luck there at all. Look how close he is. You can also see the detail is diffuser there on the Mercedes. He gets a little bit of a poor exit there from Juncal, but he's in the slipstream. He's going to try and make the move. He's going to have the DRS assistance. He's opened up the DRS. He's using the battery power. Front line speed. He pulls up on the inside. He uses the tyre advantage. He makes the move, but he's going to be under threat of the DRS though as he comes down through turn 3. He can SLO Badders get back onto him now. He's opened up his DRS. He's now using his battery, but I think he's just going to tuck behind him because he's got ET and Motor trying to take a move on the inside of turn 4, and he has.
Very nice, very nice.
However, TIR dizzy on the back in the Ferrari on the back of the Red Bull, though the Red Bull and Matthews 7034 is not having a good day whatsoever. Running there in P11, car number 23 right on his jacksie as well. But we have got Sifian now closing in on V2, the Blur. Have the soft tyres now used their peak, or has somehow Sifian got his mediums into the perfect operating window now? It's the pain in the ass. This is the move that no one will see. Well, we might see next season, depends how well they do their car. But here we go. He's going to pull up on him in the first part of the straight there, using just only his DRS. Tucks him behind for turn 1, down into turn 2, get a good exit out of the out of turn 3, slip into the slipstream, open up the DRS. V2 the Blur's gonna let him by. No, he pulls out of the slipstream, but no, Sifian thinks better of it. He's playing the waiting game.
Yeah, I mean, Sufyan doesn't really need to push too hard. You know, he's in the prime position on the mediums. Jason picks up the second penalty of the race, with Danny picking up the first one. So yes, I'd imagine that.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, and is that gone off there? 10-second time penalty.
Must have done. Have a quick look at what the. Oh, he almost there has a little bit of a moment with Danny there as well on his re-entry to the track.
So, yeah,
thank you for the comment, Beer and Kebab. Carlsberg don't do comms, but if they did... don't make it in my ego any bigger. I don't need any help there at all. Okay, so we have got action here happening as TIR, Danny and the Ferrari of TIR and exchange positions there for 19th and 18th. Coming through to turn 1. It looks like it's the only action at the moment because there does seem to be a little bit of small spaces there, and the McLaren there getting very untidy on the exit of turn 2 and turn 3 there. Oh, doesn't look like his setup's doing him very good there at all. But then we've got the Ferrari of Danny right behind, the Ferrari of TIR right behind him, trying to take the position back. Not going to happen. Goes a little bit wide. Possibly then gets a little bit of a warning from Mr. Track Marshall. But Sifian, however you say, E.T. Oakley there with 3-second time penalty. Tisk. Stay within the white lines, my friend. In the Haas there, still right on that rear end of that Mercedes, but Mr. Flappy, however, has closed him in the whistle line speed Alpine. I do love this Alpine end, or the Renault engine, the Alpine. It just whistles away. Sounds like...
yeah. Oh, Oakley's a big snap. Oakley had a big snap coming out.
Yeah, let's see.
Glad that would look like he was about to DNF, to be honest with you. He did well to save that. Murdo's back up to P6.
Yeah, Murdo's trying to make up the positions there, and he seems to size through the pack there nicely. He's got to start a pole position. Can he recover from it? But then Sifian now, is he going to try and go around the outside of the Mercedes? He doesn't think about it. Does he get a better drive out of the next corner? He's right on the rear end of it. That Mercedes is definitely holding him up, and he doesn't want to put him under risk. He's putting himself. He needs to get past this Mercedes now. And Ant there with a 3-second time penalty. Are the closest two drivers. It's for the final podium position at the moment, but as COD says Scythian is in the prime positions on the medium tyres. He's going to go long, so he could make them tyres go all the way until he may need the old slippery ones, the wets and the intermediates. So down into turn 1. Will he make the move on this attempt to the straight? Doesn't get a good entry to turn 2, but makes back up for turn 3. Can he pick up the slipstream? Is he going to try and make the move? No, he doesn't seem to really want to go for it. So yeah, Badger there, 3-second time penalty. Ooh, get so close.
Yeah, I mean, if Sufyan wants to start making his move, I think now's the time really, because he does have Mr. Flappy
right on his gearbox.
Yeah, so he doesn't. If he wants the one stop to work, medium to soft, he does need to start clearing.
And what this is doing as well, what I've just picked up as well, Murder is closing in on this as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously, I mean, we're all friends and everything, but maybe there's a bit of friendly strategy going on here and some Xbox parties, maybe. I don't know.
Well, like I said, from like Matthew, or from Matthew to Murdoch, you know, it is a DRS trade at the moment.
Oh, and the Williams is making the move now on the inside of Murder. So Quick Dead is making the move on the McLaren, gets past the McLaren. So he is now going to start chasing down Mr. Flappy in P5 and get in on this action.
Sufyan still doesn't want to get this move done. I'm not sure the weighted game now is the right way to do it at the minute.
Yeah, I think he now needs to start like stretching the legs and start making his car sprint rather than sit there on a light jog.
Yeah. All this is doing is compromising. I mean, we don't even know when this rain's going to hit at the moment.
Exactly.
Because we are due rain, so.
And like, if he gets past the Mercedes as well, he's going to be a bit of clear air, so he can recover his tyres a little bit as well. Do a bit of tyre saving.
Yeah.
If he's going to try and eke these tyres out.
Nearly lost it as well.
But Mr. Flappy right behind him. A lot of ERS to play with as well. He's opened up the DRS right.
V2 the blur's in.
Yeah, the blur's in. That's now released.
Badger's in as well. Medium tyres going on.
Right, now it'd be interesting to see how much longer Scythian can go on his medium tyres in clear air, but he has going to have to start defended by Mr. Flappy. We've got Quick Dead as well on the medium tyres as well to be going long as well. It is now a question. The person out of strategy here at the moment I'd predict is ETE Mudda, because he's now on 12 laps sitting in P5. So this is where he's going to have to make his decision now. How much time can Badger pull in, and like what's his delta's going to be like? Because Badger at the moment he's in a little bit of clear air, so he can pull some time on him, but he is catching very, very quickly the rear end of ETE Jason, so on harder tyres. So, and you can see ETE Jason there already as we now come into turn 11.
I'm just on board with Sinful at the minute. Ethan's in the pits. Not surprising, he's trying to cover Badger really.
Yeah, he's got to, and there's Mr. Flappy there still on 13 lap. He's going another lap on his soft tyres as well, giving Scythian a little bit of trouble there as well, because obviously Scythian's having to defend if he wants to hold position, which he is unable to. Oh, he tries to. He's unable to though, as Mr. Flappy takes track position, the lead. So this is now going to hold up the Haas through this sector, because his tyres are going to be better through this sector as well.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan's gone for the hard, so he's going. Well, obviously, if we're going to the end, is he? I mean, is the rain even coming now? Because Ethan's on the hards. I'm not sure that's the right call, really, because the mediums can go to the end. I mean, there'll be near enough dead, but they will go. They will go.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if you're good with your tyres as well, that is an awesome. So Minaj is still staying out. Minaj is going super long on his softer tyres as well, as Sufyan goes in the DRS again. And will he try and take the track position back on him? Yes. No, maybe. You right there, Beer? Your microphone's making a little bit of feedback.
I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, I can just smell rotten fish in the comms box. I've just got the air freshener.
Oh, jeez.
Safety car! The Ferrari's gone off of TIRM!
Oh, Ant's gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh dear. If anyone will put in in the chat, I am stupid. Now, what do they do? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Well, Flappy.
I mean, if I
Flappy,
if I was
box.
Ethan, yes, yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, Sufyan is probably the one that's been caught out, really. I mean, what does he do? The only option he's probably got is do a double soft. Well, I can't see him doing a double soft unless he goes for the hards.
He's in the pits. Let's get what everyone's basically coming in the pit, apart from Sinful Chris.
The pits? But he said change strat and go straight on the mediums. No, stays out.
It's softs going on for Sufyan, so he's definitely going to have to stop again.
Yeah.
Badger's back up to second.
Sinful stayed out. Now I'm surprised about that.
Me too. On them 12-lap
Well,
holds
like I
off.
said, we have
Well, mind
no
you, his teammate came in first, so maybe he didn't want to attempt the double stack with how busy the pit lane's going to be and how much longer he's going to have to wait.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was all relatively in the DRS train when the safety car come out. So yeah. Like I said, we have no information if this rain is actually going to come or not. So this is like the second safety car as well. So
Yeah.
I just can't see it coming. I just can't see the rain coming because Ethan's still out on the hards. If it was coming,
and I'm looking around. I'm looking around at the weather, and it doesn't seem that like it's hazy, but there's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's enough cloud cover to like form rain.
No.
So Sinful Chris has stayed out again.
Mm.
He's not boxing.
Spicy, because we just don't know if this rain's going to come or not. Because Iconium's in the pits. Is he going for another set of mediums there? Yes. No, he's going on softs. He's going soft.
Oh, there's the McLaren! McLaren's RBT murder!
What the hell's happened there? What on earth has happened there? Oh, Murder's done a Russell. Oh no, what the hell's happened there?
Well, that's definitely going to mean another lap of the safety car.
Oh, Murder's not going to be happy.
God,
What?
He's done a rusty.
He has done a Rusty. Yes,
He's
he
done
has
a
done a Rusty. He has done a Rusty as well. Yes.
Rusty, are you watching this?
I am stupid.
Oh, he's not going to be happy there. Is that overdoing his tyres?
Safety car is coming in. Safety car is coming in.
Oh, murder.
So Sinful Chris is now going to take over, setting the pace. Now he is in big trouble. He's got a fresh medium runner of TIR Badger right behind him is going to be eager to get past him. Nice fresh mediums there, getting them up to temperature as he weaves his green Mercedes there. But Sinful Chris is going very, very late, but gets underway. And there's Badger not delaying to get underway at all there. And as we ride on board now with the Aston Martin down into turn 1, turn 2. Will he get into the slipstream and get the better exit out of the corner? But no, he doesn't. He's got the hard runner of Ethan right behind him in the Alfa Romeo. He's right in the slipstream. He's going to have a look at it, but no, he can't because he's got to brake a lot earlier because of the tyres not being warm enough. But then we've got soft runners right behind these two harder tyre runners. We've got V2 the Blur, who's going to be absolutely aggressive. As look at this as he comes round turn 7 and 8. He's trying to get past that Alfa Romeo because the Alfa Romeo's going to hold him up. You've got Scythian right behind him in the Haas as well on soft tyres. This is going to be one absolutely huge DRS train coming up, and I'm about to lose my voice, I reckon, because I can feel my throat going already. But anyway, we've got Scythian right behind the Mercedes there. Oh, and the Mercedes gets a very, very wobbly slow exit out of there, John Cow there, and it makes a very good opportune moment there for Scythian. And then it's Mr. Flappy there getting pushed up by the Mercedes. Mr. Flappy there gets pushed very hard there by the Mercedes. The Mercedes driver not happy.
Yeah, I'm going to say that was a little bit naughty from V2 the Blur there. He should have been well aware that Flappy was alongside him there.
Yeah, but the Ferrari of TIR Dizzy's getting very dizzy past Bladders as he goes past Bladders and the Mercedes. The Mercedes being overtaken by the Ferrari, but it's gone into ghosting mode.
Oh, what's up with that? Is he been...
He's left the session, yeah.
Yep, I'll get him back in. I'll get him back in.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
So we've got Matthew 7034 right behind the V2 the Blur as well. The Red Bull versus Mercedes. Who's going to be the Max Verstappen and who's going to be the Lewis Hamilton? You got Zucronium there taking positions off people. As Dizzy just going to lose them back to Grandad and Scythian and Ryan there. Whoa! There goes around Ethan moving and he's crashed into goal!
That'll be a safety car again. That's going to be a safety car.
I don't know. I don't think it will be. Oh, it is. Oh, it's virtual. Virtual.
Well, it's 2 safety cars.
One virtual.
Where's this damn rain? I'm sorry, but I'm getting sick and tired of seeing dry weather tracks this season. I've barely driven in the rain, and I prefer the rain this year. I want rain. I really do want rain. I want rain.
Right, we are back racing. So people make a few cheap stops there. Right, so we've got Sinful Chris under pressure from TIR Badger now in the Aston Martin versus the Alpine. Yellow tyres versus red tyres. Which is going to be the better one? 116 laps old, 16 laps old. I've got no times at the moment how close people are, so I'm guessing where people are. So Scythian there also right on the rear end of TIR Badger as Badger there gets a very poor exit, and Badger, has he left the session? Is he going to... No, he just got a very, very poor exit there from Jung Kao, but he's coming right back up the Haas now, trying to make the move on the inside. He's got more frontline speed, but just hasn't got enough to get past that Haas. Here we go, so DRS now open for Scythian as he tries to make the move past Sinful Chris. He's got the fresher tyres to get past, and there's Sinful Bad, there's TIR Badger makes a move on the inside of turn 4, but it goes awfully wrong as he takes the penalty. He has to relinquish the position. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between the two drivers. The Aston Martin touching the Haas there on the rear tyre. But then we've got V2 the Blur now as well. Oh, there's contact there. He sent the Aston Martin round. Okay, so will Sinful Chris now be overtaken by the Haas? The Haas is gaining. He's gaining. He's going to make the move. He's right beside him as he comes into turn 1. The Haas splashes past the Alpine. Who's going to get the better exit? Because now the Alpine's going to try and come back at him with DRS and ERS. The battery switched on. But however, Scythian is trying to defend with as much battery as he's got to give. He's almost out. The tank is almost empty. He's coming around turn 4. He manages the whole position. He's taken the lead. He's in the race. Excuse me. He's in the lead. And Matthew now is going to make Sinful Chris pay the price there for going out. His tyres are 18 laps old. His soft tyres are 18 laps old. How are they going so long? Anyway, as Scythian has pulled...
There's beer there. Beer.
I'm eating.
I don't care if you're eating. I need to talk to you after the race, mate.
Oh, bloody-o, mate. I'm watching it.
Oh, I know you are watching it, but yeah.
I'm just in awe of Saturday's amazing 1,000 decibel race course.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Scythian has now lost DRS, but hang on, what have we got going on the back here? We've got cars going 3 wide almost. Sinful Chris has dropped back to P5 whilst we were watching there for the leader. He's now dropped down to P6. He's let his teammate through. Mr. Flappy now up to P5. So Sinful Chris has served his purpose. Surely now he's going to come into the pit stops and get some fresh tyres on his Alpine, because, I mean, he's just now going to drop back because you've got Liam in the AlphaTauri right behind him on much fresher, softer tyres, and he's just going to be a sitting duck. Car number 13 versus car number 66. But then we've got V2 the Blur as well, who's going to try and get in the spoils, but ETE Liam now is right on the rear jacksie of Sinful Chris. Front line speed! Under power as he tries to go past through to turn 1, but can't make the move there. He's still got to hold back and be very, very patient, but he's got an excellent delivery out of turn 3. He's using whatever battery he's got left. He's got his DRS, he's wide open. He's trying to put alongside the Alpine, but can't quite get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sato has just broken Cobb.
Fucking hell, Sutton. Take a breath, dude. Take a breath. I'm literally crying. What the fuck? What's the actual F? Oh my god.
As ETE Liam is still trying to make past Sinful Chris there as Danny91, you very, very bad boy. Get yourself a 3-second time penalty. Get yourself back further down in the race positions. And ETE opening there. But now the Honda Power AlphaTauri makes past and makes good work of Sinful Chris. He's past the Alpine. Now can he hold it? Because he's got no ERS left.
Coming. Surely. This rain has to be coming because Sinful is still out.
There's a couple of cumulonimbus clouds showing up in the distance. I reckon it's on its way, gentlemen.
Oh, this is going to be very, very spicy. As V2 the Blur now comes into the pit. How is Sinful Chris still going? His 21 lap hole soft tyres are still surviving. Is he going to drive into puncture territory? Oh, we have missed out on the top here throughout this scrap between here. The leader has changed. It is now Matthew in the Red Bull. Scythian runs second. ERN Minaj in the AlphaTauri has scrapped his way up to third. Quick Dead is still remaining P4, Mr. Flappy in P5, but we have still got this very close battle here, whereas ET Liam has dropped back a little bit. He's a little bit on his own there, 2 seconds behind there in P6 there, but he's got a nice little bit of a gap there between him and Zirconium, as well as we've got now people in VRA Menage trying to have a look at Scythian. No, the AlphaTauri thinks better of it, as we've got Red Bull A and Red Bull B sandwiched in between the the Haas Ferrari C team. TIR Badgers and Badders, well, Badders in the pit. We've got Matthew now and Sufyan. They're all still holding position. They're just following the instrument in the DRS train. They are pretty much. Oh no, who's that with 48.6% of ERS? And that is ERN Minaj in the AlphaTauri. So he could use that to his advantage. We've got 10 laps left of this race. At the moment, we are still waiting for the wet weather to come and arrive. We've got 10 laps left. Beer and Kebab has spotted a few clouds starting to form up, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to make this track wet enough to ruin people's tyres. Okay, so lap 26 out of 36. Matthew in the lead. Sufyan giving him a lot of pressure as they come up to turn 1. He's a helicopter cam giving us a nice view there as Quick Dead tries to make a late lunge up there, but thinks better of it up on the AlphaTauri there. But then here we go. Sufyan is now going to be under pressure from ERN Minaj as Minaj is trying to get past him, but he's got the DRS advantage as well, but so has Sufyan. It holds status quo at the moment.
Oh, great band, status quo. Oh, sorry, I thought I was talking about the music for a minute.
Get your money, nothing, and your chicks are free.
That's Dire Straits.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Sinful Chris on Danny.
Sinful Chris on Danny. Roll Danny on Sinful Chris through the twisty corners there. Sinful Chris's tyres must be begging him to pit, because Sinful Chris has definitely got to be waiting out to go on intermediate tyres, surely, if it's going to get wet enough. But I think he's holding on to a false promise there, as Danny is all over the back of him. The Blur gets a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look at quick penalties at the moment, because we haven't seen much of them. 16 seconds for Danny, speak of the devil, as we ride on board the Prepare machine.
Is that Badders?
That is
Oh,
Badders.
Badders is gone!
Badders is gone. Badders is dead. Where's Badders died?
Safety
And we've got a
car.
full safety car. Ooh. Right. This is gonna get interesting.
I've just been checking the telemetry as well with Sinful Chris's brake temperatures are actually cooler than his tyre temperatures. His tyres are 4,000 degrees. They're absolutely cooked.
Oh wow, that's absolutely crazy how he's
pitting. He's pitting.
I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. I think a lot of the grid.
What a call. Yeah.
I think a lot of the grid might box. They've got a fresh set of softs. Go to softs to the end. But
it's all about the leaders, isn't it? What do they do?
AJ65, yeah, that's going to cost you very dearly. That's going to whack you back to the back of the grid. Right. Oh, throws the dummy there, the Red Bull driver there. See if anyone's going in. Minaj is going in. Quick Dead's going in. Flappy's going in. Is Zucronium. Zucronium's following him in. Is Liam. Liam's going in. Danny's in. Oakley's in. Badger. He's in.
Well, Matthew is going to be an absolute sitting duck, as is Sufyan and Liam on the restart.
The Blur is going in. That's another good band as well. E.T. Jason. No, he won't be going in because he's on a nice fresh set of softs there. And Dizzy as well. Dizzy there running quite far back there. 41 seconds by the way. Give him a chance to get back in from the race and really box as well. So that is the question.
Well, the interesting championship conundrum though is Mr. Flappy now on the new set of softs. Down in P6 currently, but that's going to change. He could still win this race, and that keeps his championship hopes alive with Sinful Chris, I believe.
Sinful Chris is down in P9. I think all Sinful Chris has got to do is try and hold 138 points gap difference, and he takes the title.
Let's get the Div 5 tables in Discord. Let's sort of see where it's at.
Div 5?
Well, Div 2, sorry. Yeah, the gap at the moment is 140 points going into this race. And now, obviously, what we've got here, 4 races to go, 184 points up for grabs, potentially.
After this race, there will be 138 points with fastest lap. So yeah, if Flappy wins tonight, Sinful Chris is not champion.
Yeah, so Sinful Chris, all he's got to do is try and hold that 138 point gap, and he takes the title. Well, or 139 point gap. Because what happens if they finish the season even Stevens?
Count back on wins, which at the moment, Sinful Chris has 5 wins this season, and Mr. Flappy does not have a win.
Ooh, so Mr. Flappy is only up there, right there in the mix of it all because of consistency?
Yeah, 7 third-place finishes this season.
Consistency!
Absolutely. The interesting one is Matthew has matched Sinful Chris. Matthew also has 5 wins this season, but has had some DNFs. Where Sinful Chris has not had a single DNF all season.
Look how dark it's gone, guys. Look how dark it's gone.
Yeah, good. I thought the fish would smell the wet.
Yeah, it's salt in the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go for a quick
salt in the air. I'm about to get flapping.
Smoke, prepping for the restart, gentlemen. I'll see you in a minute.
Okie dokie. Right, okay, so are we going to have the safety car in this lap, please, ladies and gentlemen? Let's let it go in, Got another lap of it. What? Let's see available controllers. Do apologise about this, guys. My controller's gone dead on everyone, and it decided to go no available controllers.
Oh, it's raining. It is raining.
It is raining. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Technical issues.
Flappy has gone in. Is he gambling already for Inters?
Is he?
Because Brazil is notorious for it to go wet very quick. So it won't be surprised me if them Inters get fired up pretty quick.
Right. Okay. We've got 5 laps to go.
Well, it was like four and a half laps to go.
Right. Are we going to get 5 laps racing? Will we see some DRS on this as well? Okay, so on board now. Yes, we are going racing again. So, down to the restart. It's going to be very slippery. People are going to get caught out. When is Matthew going to get this grid underway? He's going to be a sitting duck to Manar. So Liam, Scythian and Matthew are going to be sitting ducks because they've got very, very new softer tyres behind them. They're going to be so much more grippier than their warm ones through this session, or maybe not. Worn tyres in the wet weather can be a very good asset as we're underway now, but it looks like we are getting away with status quo. Everyone there being sensible. There's Minaj there, a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to bode him well. He's now going to have to try and get past these on track as he tries to make a move on his teammate now. He's going past ET Liam, but they're side by side. But then there's the Williams that try to get on the spoils with his teammate. Oh no, there's contact there. It's happened immediately. And Quick dead there as well in the Williams as well. And they get a little bit of a shove up the track there by Quick, by Aaron Minaj. But it does no harm out of it. And Zucrodium in the back there as well, trying to get him. Cars are going to be absolutely flying everywhere through this section. As you can see now, the track is starting to look very slippery. And there's a McLaren of Dunny there going going a little bit for a slip and slide there. The slippery conditions are catching drivers out all over the place at the moment as well. So Sifian at the moment is still in second position. You've got Aaron Minaj who can still pull in on QuickDead because he's got the fresher tyres. Oh no, he hasn't. QuickDead is on same age tyres as well, but QuickDead as well is going to be able to pull in on ECE Liam. He's in. They're going in. Everyone's boxing. They're boxing. Oh,
AJ's gone. AJ's gone.
There's an overtake. There's an overtake in the pit lane.
Safety car. This is just Gev. I believe Mr. Flappy the win.
Stewards might take a look at that. Stewards might take a look at that overtake in the pit lanes. I've just seen that on the stream. That's borderline.
Oh, V2 the Blur gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That is not good. So safety car is letting people through. We'll not switch over to the safety car screen for this one because it's going to be a very, very short safety car. We have got 3 laps left. It will be out for this lap and that will be it. It should go in.
Yeah, Flappy's in prime position to take the win, and for his championship, wow.
Yeah,
it keeps him alive. It keeps him alive.
Or Sinful Chris there has managed to hold third at the moment as well.
Well, the gap's gonna put the championship around about 130 points. As it stands, it's still mathematically possible for Flappy, if he can win this, to take the championship. What does Sinful Chris do? Does he box? Does he stay out with 3 and a bit laps to go?
Exactly. Can he try and hold the track there? But Aaron Minaj is looking like he cannot hold that car on soft tyres. Chris is going to try and gamble it. No, he's going into the box, so he relinquishes the track position.
Oh, Matthew Minaj, 5-second penalty for speeding.
Oh, man. Sinful Chris.
Mr. Flappy there takes the inaugural lead of the race. Where's Sinful Chris going to drop down to? Down in P6 at the moment, P7.
VT LeBlur has got 2 drive-through penalties. When the guys start racing next week in Australia, he'll still be at Brazil doing 7 his drive-through. Wow.
Yes, he will be. So we have got 2 laps left of this race. Safety car, they're catching up with the safety car now. The grid is going to be quite close up together, so it's going to be a dash for the last 2 laps of this race. It is now in the hands of Mr. Flappy in the Alpine. This is the perfect result for him. He is well ahead of his championship rival, Sinful Chris. He is keeping the title hopes alive. For Sinful Chris, it has been an absolute disaster of a race for him. He is down there in P7 on intermediate tyres. He's got traffic all around him. However, what will play into his favour, so the dividends doesn't go too much, is that there's 2 drivers in front of him with some time penalties as well, so that will make positions back up. So it is now down to Mr. Flappy to get this grid back underway as we are now forming up for the restart for the last 2 races. It is very light rain here in Brazil. The umbrellas are out. The fans are loving this. They're getting themselves wet. They don't care. As we wait now for Mr. Flappy get underway. He's spinning them wheels. He's holding it as much as he can. And he's away. He's got people going. And away we go. It's Sifian right behind him in the house. He's there on the brakes, but tries to make the move. There's Dizzy there with a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. And then we've got Matthew right behind the Alpha Town, behind the Haas as well in the Red Bull. You got QuickDead in the Williams, who's very quick at the moment, pulling alongside the Red Bull. They're side by side. They're giving as much as they can. He's laced from the brakes, is on the inside. Turn 4, he makes the move. What a move! He takes off P3.
Lovely move from QuickDead. Still fancy a chance at winning this race.
Absolutely. So Sifian now is got to try and stop Mr. Flappy from winning, but Mr. Flappy, all he's got to do is hold his car in between on the black stuff. He's just got to hold it for 1.5 more laps. He's putting a little bit of a gap now between him and Sifian. It's half a second there. There's no DRS to worry about because I'm sure by now the race marshals have disabled it. I didn't see the warning though. But we've now got Danny coming up on the blur, side by side as they come up to Juncal. Danny on the inside, on the outside. What a move! Big Ursa to go deep, and that's the vehicle into position. But they're now coming up Juncal. Who's got the better take off through there? He's using his battery. He's picked up the slipstream. Will he go round as they come around the last corner? Will he do a Max Verstappen? The Mercedes has gone into the pit lane, so there's no fight there between the two.
Oh, wow.
Matthew has gone backwards.
Is that Glock?
Matthew has gone backwards. He is there now in P5 as Sinful Chris in the Alpine. He's on the outside of him. Sinful Chris has moved up to P5. He's using his Match's battery as we come around the outside of turn 4. Will we see a Max Verstappen happen here and getting pushed wide? No, we don't. Keep it clean. And they're still side by side as they come through turns 7 and 8. The Alpine on the inside, there's a little bit of a wobble there from the Red Bull, but we've still got it. And Sinful Chris gets P5. But however, the man of the moment is still to come. He's still under pressure from Sifian. He's now coming around turn 12, down the hill towards turn 13 now. He can see Juncal. All he knows he's got to do is pull out a clean exit of Juncal, and he's got the victory. He's coming up the hill. He needs to use a little squirt of ERS just to keep the Haas at bay. And he does. He comes round turn 15. He's waving his hands up in the air. Here he comes. Here is your race winner. It's Mr. Flappy in the Alpine. And right behind him is Sifian in P2. Quick Dead finishes in P3. E.T. Liam in 4th. Sinful Chris in 5th. Matthew drops down to 7th. Ukrainian takes 6th. TIR Badger in 8th. ER and Minaj in 9th. Danny in 10th, but drops down to 11th from Dizzy to take to P10 through penalties. ECE Jason up to 11th. Danny down to P12. V2 the Blur. He's about to cross the line as well. Surely he's got some time. P13, and the last across the line is ETE Oakley, crawling across the line there, but he might gain a position up to P13 because just see there's someone at a 20-second penalty. And why is he stopping on track? Oh, he's doing donuts.
And he still couldn't get it right. He hit the wall. No wonder he's called Chocolate. Hit the wall again. All right, Mr. Ironbrew, get over the line.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Brazilian Grand Prix. Your race winner in the Alpine is Mr. Flappy. What a fantastic end to this race. I can tell you one thing right now. My voice is hurting after all them shoutings. And driver of the day goes to Sifian according to the game. Oh. And there we go, guys. The guys enjoying their champagne. They have truly deserved it. The title race goes on for another week. So keep in tune, guys, for this because we are still yet to decide Division 2's championship for Season 5. Will it be decided in Australia or will it go on for another week afterwards? So there we go, guys. There is your race classification for this evening. Mr. Flappy takes the win. In second, Sifian. Quick Dead in third. E.T. Liam in fourth. Sinful Chris in fifth. Zucronium in sixth. 7th goes to Matthew. TIR Badger in 8th. 9th goes to ERO Minaj. TIR Dizzy in 10th. 11th goes to ETE Jason. 12th goes to Danny 91. 13th V2 the Blur. ETE Oakley in 14th. Your DNFs for this evening. AJ 6503. SLR Badders. Ethan Bradbury. ETA Mudda. TIR Adam 91. And Sam Tabner after that unfortunate incident there at turn 1. Codzilla, would you like to send some podium invites to Flappy, Sifian, and Quick Dead, please?
Sufyan won't join because he doesn't have a mic.
Oh, okay, so P2 and P3 will do. P1 and P3 will do then.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mr. Flappy, to the stream. You are live. Please do not swear. And Birin Kebab has decided to rejoin the party after leaving the party. Godzilla, would you like to interview our P3 man and I'll take the race winner?
Yeah. Put me off guard there.
Well, I think it's about time you do some work. I'll be doing all the work this stream.
What? Well, you know, when you're doing about, 50,000 decibels for like 36 laps, you seem pretty handled it yourself.
Oh, minute, stop making excuses, Cod. Jesus Christ.
Quick then.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
P3.
Cross flies
is
into us.
Hey, I believe, is that your first podium in Division 2 this season?
First podium, first race.
First podium, first race. Well,
Nice debut. Very nice debut.
very nice, very nice. Yeah, just give us your quick thoughts on the qualifying and race, mate.
Qualifying, shocking. And then the race was just carnage everywhere, so just slipped my way through.
Nice. Was you looking at the win, or was you?
I was trying to get the win, but with the last 2 laps, it was hopeless. Because around the circuit, you've got 2 overtaking opportunities. That's it, really.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it all.
Like I say, mate, something to take forward to Australia. What are your thoughts on that track? Have you tried it yet on this game?
Australia? Yeah, it's a good track. I don't know. I haven't really tried it on this game. So we'll see when I come to it.
Well, congrats, mate, on your first podium in TIR, and hopefully I will be speaking to you next week.
Me too. Right. A bit. Cheers.
Thank you. Well, over to our race winner, and wow. I mean, if luck wasn't on your side, I don't know what was, because you absolutely nailed that call onto the intermediate tyres to snatch the race win, Mr. Flappy. Tell us it from your perspective there in the Alpine.
There was no perspective. It just was one big gamble. I was taking 3 sets of softs in a row because there was rain coming. I just gambled it. It was so dry when I was on my inter. It was not doable. But then the rain gets heavier and my teammate says, "You done it, mate." And so I won. My first time, so I'm happy.
Very, very good there, your first win, and obviously the championship stays alive for another round.
Ah, yeah. Doesn't matter.
Pardon?
It doesn't matter.
Of course
Chris
it does.
Nah. Chris needs
Of course
to
it does. Nah, of course it does. I mean, this could be your resurgence. This could be the moment where you start to turn the flip the corner around and snatch the title away from Sinful Chris.
Nah. I'm here for the constructor's title, not for the driver.
Yes, Team Alpine.
Just one big family, I'm not here for the driver. It could be nice, but I'm not aiming for it, I'm helping Chris at every opportunity possible. And if I can get a win, it's nice, but it's not my goal every race. It's just to score a decent amount of points.
Oh, okay. That's very, very noble of you, but I mean, between the two of you fighting for the championship, it's a bit like Mercedes 2014 duo here, obviously in 2015 and 16, obviously the Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton days, where it was just Mercedes domination, literally. But no, obviously congratulations on the win. You must be elated over it though, because to keep everyone alive and like to keep the championship alive and that, like to keep it going for another week, because it makes racing more serious as well. So surely you're happy about that?
Yeah, I am. I'm shaking right now, but overall, all the season is more important than one race win. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So congratulations on your race win and your first race win for. Is it your first race win for TIR or first race win this season?
No, first race win of the season.
first race win of the season. Well, congratulations. You pulled in an absolutely cracking performance there. So, according to E.T.E. Oakley, he's off to Div 6. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure that Beer and Kebab have got something to say about that one.
Too high.
Too high.
Div 10.
Div 10.
Straight in there, too high.
Unlucky, Chokley. Completely unlucky. Well, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure to bring you this stream tonight. That's TIR Round 21, Division 2, Season 5, Brazilian Grand Prix. Tonight, Sato861 has been your main streamer. I've been joined by ETE Godzilla, and later on joined by the man himself, the guru, the owner, Beer and Kebab. It has been a great pleasure to commentate with you as well. But guys, remember, tune in tomorrow night for... Is you doing tomorrow night, Beer?
I am tomorrow night. It's double header. Got the esports FGWC semi-final between the FRA and FRT, and then as soon as we've done that, it's my final Division 1 stream.
It's your final Division 1 stream, and then for next week it will be Dame Zero himself, the 1,000-word-a-minute Scouser. So tune in next Friday for Division 1s. I'm back next Thursday, so if you want to have your eardrums burst, tune in next Thursday, 9 o'clock, Division 2, TIR, Season 5. But until then, guys, it's good night from me and good night from everyone in this party. Ciao, ciao.